Hello everyone, I'm back today with another video. This is going to be a video of a tournament game against LeChuck. I've played him one time ever, and it was easily one of the worst games I've ever played, and I lost. That was a couple of months ago. I'm going to go ahead and use the same setup that you can see in the latest ranked game that I published, again for about 700 ELO play, and it's worked pretty well so far, so let's go ahead and get into this. Alright, so we got a lieutenant, so if he lets me, I'm going to hit that with my captain. Alright, he will let me. I think first I'm going to hit this, because I don't think it's a major. If it is, then that's fine. Okay, it's just a scout. This captain, like, this kind of sounds bad, but usually I'll kind of, like, throw it away, because it really just doesn't have any defense. Sometimes I'll bring the scout out, and then run the captain back to the colonel in general, if I'm given the opportunity. But that doesn't happen very often, so usually I have to, like, bluff, a sort of defense here. If he keeps it like that, though, I'll move the scout over, and I'll move the captain back. Okay, so let's move that over. And then, yeah, okay, so I'll move this back, that's fine. Alright, so I'll move that back there, and then I'll threaten this piece. I'm not sure what to think about this piece yet, if it's a bluff or not. But I'll go ahead and just threaten that, and we'll see. I think it's probably a decent piece, but we'll see. Yeah, he's really not giving me anything here. Okay. I'll just leave it there then, and we'll go ahead and take out this lieutenant. Alright, let's do that. I don't want him to have access to the captain, so I'm just going to do that. I think it might be a bluff, because he's really refusing to take that captain. But he was moving next to all these pieces. So I think it's a bluff. Actually, I'm going to try to get it to move next to the captain, and then I'm going to take it, because I think it's a bluff. Oh, wow, Colonel. Okay, so I can understand why he wouldn't take it then. Ooh, okay. I guess I'll advance on that. What is that? Lieutenant. Okay, so nothing good. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it there. We'll just leave it like that. I don't want to bring out any of these two yet. Alright, so he's gonna trade off with me. Alright, now I'm just gonna leave that colonel there. Because I do want to scout this piece, so I don't want to move it over. Although he's probably gonna scout my colonel. Bomb there, that's interesting. Okay. I believe he also had a bomb there the last time we played, but that's fine. Let's just do that. I hope that's not the general or marshal. That would have been really bad. I was already kind of in the just move up mode. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So I'll go ahead and get out of here. Gotta be wary of a good piece coming and taking me here. Alright, so obviously that's not a good piece. Well, I guess it's not obvious. That's probably not a good piece. But I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of make it vaguely, the marshal vaguely accessible, and we'll do that. Okay, I'm gonna move up with this colonel. And then I'm gonna move up with this sergeant, like this here. And I'm just gonna do that. Alright, yeah, I think we both got tired of this flank over here. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this major out. Okay, I'm gonna move that over and let him hit that if he wants. I think this is probably just a scout. Alright, I'm just gonna scout that, see what we got. Sergeant, okay, so nothing good. I think this is probably a scout of his. So, let's advance on that. Oh, he's gonna take it. Oh, wow, okay, so that's a captain. I must admit I did not expect that. I'm going to take this captain with my major, because I'm down a captain, and so at the very worst, I'll trade being down. Okay, so I'll take that. At the very worst, I'll trade being down a captain for being down a major, and I'm still up a lieutenant. And yeah, that's what was more likely to happen in my book, I think. He's already got a colonel here, so I don't think he'd have one over here. And even if it is a colonel, that's fine. And if it's the general or the marshal, then that's even better. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. This is the sergeant. I don't think that's anything good. I think I am going to come up, I just exposed my marshal, but he didn't scout it, so that's good. Alright, I'm going to come up and hit this with the lieutenant, because we traded captains, and then he hit it with, that's a bluff, I'm going to take that. Yeah, that was a pretty obvious bluff. But this could be something good, so I'll go ahead and run back to my general here. So that's why he did that. But good for me, I have a scout here. I just hope he doesn't have a double scout, because that would be... I mean, it's just the general, so it's not the worst thing in the world. It's not like it's the marshal or anything. Alright, so, yeah. I'm saved for now. That's good. Okay, I'm going to move that spy over like that. Yeah, it was a good thing I had that scout there. So we got... Let's see... That scout was the one that was, like, backing the captain when I hit it with my major. Sergeant, okay, so that's a good thing for me to hit that. Now this piece right here is guarding 2 sergeants, so it could be like a major. Okay, that's the major instead. Alright, he knows this is a colonel, so I'm just playing up a sergeant. I also have the info advantage, I guess. Well, no, not really, we're kind of even. Because we both know a colonel of each other, and we both know a major. And I know this sergeant right here. So yeah, okay. What could be potentially beneficial to do is actually to run up with this marshal. That's probably either the marshal or the general. But I'm just going to do that. He'll probably take it with his major. Yeah, okay. If that had been my marshal, that would have been a very good thing to do. In fact, I think I might do that. You think it? I think it might be worth it to run up with my marshal. Alright, I'm going to come up with my marshal. Alright, so now he's coming in with that sergeant. Alright, so he's gonna let that major escape. Okay. I'm gonna bring this scout over here. Okay, I'm gonna run back with this. I think this is probably a good piece. Could be maybe like the general or something, I'm not really sure. Okay, that makes me think it's a bluff, but honestly, I'm just going to take it anyway. Yeah, alright, so that was completely worthless. But I thought there was a high enough chance that that could be something good, that it might be worth it to take. But obviously that was completely pointless now. But, that's okay. We got the major here, so I guess I should apply pressure. I got my general and my other colonel pretty accessible here. Okay, so I guess I'll run up with my colonel here. I don't know what I think about that piece. I mean, the colonel's here, so I guess it could be the general. I don't really know. Oh, I really don't like that. I really don't like that. Because if it's the marshal, then I'm, like, forced to take. I mean, it could be the marshal. I don't think it's the general. I really don't think that it's the general. So I'm going to do that. It just doesn't make sense to be the general, and then have your colonel here. I think, more than anything, that's probably the marshal. Honestly. Okay. Alright. So, that could be something, I don't know, really. I'm just really guessing at this point. Alright, I guess I'll take that. I mean, if that's a general or marshal, then that's well played by him. But I don't think I'm buying that. Okay, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take that. Whoa! Why would he just rush in like a colonel? I mean, I'm gonna be on guard. Okay. Well, he's gonna get that colonel right back. Okay. Well, I'm up a major. I'm gonna give him the spy. I'd prefer to save the major. Okay. So he's gonna have my spy. I'm surprised that that is the general. I guess what he was thinking is that this was my general, and that this over here was the colonel, so he was trying to get, like, ahead of me, right? But he could have easily had a free colonel and not had to give up his own colonel to do it. But I know his second colonel here, so that's good. Okay, so that's whatever. Marshal's probably one of these here. He's gonna scout that major, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and run back with this. That's probably a major looking to trade, so I will do that. Yeah, okay, good. I prefer to trade a major than have his colonel and marshal come and take it. So I guess the thing for me to do now is to come up with this miner and try to take out these bombs here, I guess. Alright, honestly, I'm up a sergeant. I'm just going to hit that and see what we got. Because, marshal. Okay, well, that's a good thing I hit it. I don't think that's captain has moved. I don't think it has moved. Nope, okay. I didn't think that it had, but I guess you never know. Okay, so I would really like to pass this miner through here. Now that's moved, surely, right? Okay, alright. Let's keep going on it here. I know that's a colonel. Okay. I guess I will bring my miner in here. General was what, right here or something? And then I think that's probably a likely flag position. Right here, maybe. So I'm going to see if I can pass the miner into here. Okay. I'm going to take that. I kind of am forced to. Okay. That's a bit lame, but he gets a free captain. I'm going to try to hit this with my... I know LeChuck likes to do open flags. Well, I don't really know that. The one time I played him, he did do an open flag. Up a major. I guess actually trading right now could be the best thing for me to do, after I pick up this lieutenant, of course. But I'm actually, well, I'm down a captain. Oh, I'm about to be up a lieutenant, though. Let's see. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and take this. Alright, there we go. Alright, I don't know if I want to trade or not. I guess I should. The trading is kind of the right thing to do. Considering... Okay, I'm going to trade this. If that's a miner, then this could potentially be bad if he goes over here. But yeah. Okay, I'm just going to come down with this colonel now. Let's move up with this lieutenant. I don't like this piece right here. Okay, I'll move down like that. Alright, I guess he's going to 2-square me here with that colonel. Okay, so that is a minor, so that's a good thing I took it. Okay. So the general was here. Colonel was here. I'm just going to let him have that, I guess. Alright, I'm going to try to scout this right here and see if we can get any intel or anything here. I don't know if I want to trade because I'm up a major and a sergeant, but my majors are way out of position here. I guess I should trade. That's probably the right thing to do. Yeah, I guess I should trade. Yeah, especially because my majors are so unpredictable. I guess maybe he's contemplating Lotto here, I'm not sure. It's not the worst thing to do, because you know a bomb here, but you also sense this is my weak side, so it might not be so wise to Lotto. Alright, I'm going to put that right there, and let's come up with this major. Okay, I'm going to move up on that like that, so that prevents him from lottoing that much. Alright, and then we'll go right there. On second thought, I think I'm going to scout this piece right here. Because I don't think he'd leave his flag open like this. I'm trying to search for maybe a potential flag spot, because he pretty much let me, like, move next to everything with my minor. Let's see, I'm up a major and a sergeant. I'm down a captain. I don't know why it feels like I'm losing. Maybe it's because I was, like, down my spy and he was applying so much pressure, but I feel like I'm losing for some reason. Just scout that, see what we got. Minor. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to move up on that. He is not going to trade with me. Okay. Then I'm going to come up with this major. See what I can do. I know one bomb. I'm pretty sure he's got an open flag because he let me move next to all these pieces over here. Unless there was really nothing he could do about it, but I'm not sure. Okay, so he's going to move up with that minor. Alright, so I'm going to apply some pressure from this side since he's got all those pieces clustered. Actually, he's going to run over here and do that, I bet. Okay. So let's see, if I just move down here, what he does. Yes, I got... Oh, it's his major. Excellent. Okay. That is very good then. I'm going to move up on that, and then let's bring this captain out and bluff this as my major. I'm going to move up once more, and then let's bring this captain out. I'm going to try to see if I can bluff this like my major. So I guess his flag might be somewhere over here then. Because he was pretty protective of that with his major. Alright, so let's bring this captain out. I don't think that's moved, no. Okay, so let's advance on this and see what he does here. Oh, okay, so he's going to take that with his minor. I don't really like that. Okay, let's do it like that. What I don't want to do is give maybe this captain he has here a chance to lotto. I don't want to do that. Let's see, I think best case scenario, maybe he hits this with his minor, and then I trade or pick up whatever piece this is, although it might even be better if I trade, because then I can keep his kernel there. Okay, I guess the play here is to do that. It's kind of got me in an awkward situation. I'm thinking he's probably going to end up lottoing if he clears any of this stuff here. I'm not sure if I should have just taken that minor with my sergeant. Maybe I should have. I don't really know. We'll see. We'll see what he does. I really just want to keep his... Ooh, I don't like that. Okay, well, we're going to trade that sergeant for this minor here, and then he'll probably run into the lieutenant, and we'll trade that off. So I haven't found any captains yet. probably suspects my major as well, which I'm not too fond of here. Alright, I'm going to trade, let's see. I'm just going to leave it like that, because I don't want, if I take that, I don't want him to maybe move over and take that minor. So I'm just going to leave it like that, and he can trade if he wants. If I move my colonel down, then he'll just trade the lieutenants. But I would also kind of like to trade colonels, because then that gives my majors supremacy of the board. Alright, let's go ahead and run in here with this sergeant and pretend like this sergeant is something powerful. I don't know. Okay, that's pretty interesting. He's going to move that away. I know last time we played, I think he had an open flag right here, and then there were no bombs around it, except there was like a bomb diagonal to it. But I'm going to go ahead. I guess I should try to get this minor. He's going to make it rather easy on me, I suppose. Let's see. Okay. I hope I'm not running into any captains here. That would be annoying if he takes. Let's do that. Alright, so I'm going to get this minor here. Let's go ahead and move on that over here. I would kind of like to get this minor without revealing my major. What I prefer he does is move down on this sergeant. Maybe he thinks it's a minor from the back row that, you know, was going to trade, worst case scenario. But, yeah. I would like to get this minor without revealing my major, because I think he thinks this is my major at the moment now. I think that's what he thinks, because I'm sure I move next to a captain moving next to all these pieces, and these two over here. Alright, good. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so that's the desired outcome that I wanted. So I got a minor, and I did not have to reveal my major. So I can keep him bluffing as to exactly what my major is. And I'm up 2 minors, which I like. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to move over with this this sergeant here. This, you know, this is probably a spy, actually, come to think of it. Or maybe this is, I don't really know. But that could be a spy. Okay, I'm going to move this sergeant over to 2 square it. And alright, I'm going to threaten that. He's not going to take. Okay. I think it's pretty certain this is a captain. And if I can pick up a captain with my major, that would be best case scenario. I don't think this is a minor. Nor is this. I don't think either of these are minors. I'm pretty certain he's got these minors. Actually, this piece is moved also, because that's where I scouted the minor. So this piece is moved. So he's got 5 moved pieces here. I'm not sure if he has a classic flag here or not, because if it is, then I could have won already. Because I was doing that mid-game. Okay, I'm going to move back with this sergeant like I'm trying to free it, and he's not going to let me. Okay. Not sure what to do. I'm going to trade colonels. Alright, so he's going to do that. That's fine. Okay, the only thing I was worried about is him maybe moving over and taking out a minor in the process. But now he just has captains, sergeants, and minors. He has no lieutenants. Neither do I. That's fine. Up 2 minors and a major, down a captain. So I'm looking pretty good at this stage. I'm looking pretty good. Yeah. I don't know why I feel like that I've been losing this whole game. I just feel like I'm losing. Maybe it's because like I said, maybe it's because he applied so much pressure. But for some reason I was having like an anti-trade mentality or whatever. I don't know. I still don't. I still, trying to think here what its setup might be. I still don't think he has a classic bombed-in flag here. Okay, I'm gonna move this miner up. I don't really know what else to do at the moment. Okay, I guess I'll threaten this probably captain here. Oh, that's not good. Oh, but that's a sergeant. Okay. Um, it is not... I thought that was a captain. He was about to get a sergeant advantage on me, and I was not going to be happy about that. Okay, so I'm going to run this way with my miner. Maybe I can bluff this miner as my major. Now let's see what he does. We'll probably just move next to it. Nope, okay. So I'll go ahead and move here. Okay, I guess I'll do that. Alright, I guess the next thing to do is to bring up this miner. I am revealing my setup, but these are just bombs. It's not showing where my flag might be, so I'm okay doing that. I guess I should probably move this known sergeant out of the way in the case that he calls this bluff, but... I mean, I would guess that those are his two captains, although I know one of these came from the back row. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, okay, that's probably a captain, honestly. Actually, no, I think that's a spy. I think that's a spy. If he moves next to that, I'm gonna hit it. Let's take that. Spy? Alright, captain. One of these has got to be the spy. I'm trying to remember which one came from the back row. Okay, so let's go ahead and move over here. Okay, I'll trade that. Okay. I guess I'll do that. Alright, so he's gonna hit me with his spy. I figured the spy was gonna be somewhere near here, but that's fine. There wasn't really anything I could do about that. That's probably a minor. This has got to be the captain then, I suppose. Okay, I'm just gonna let that happen, because... I mean, that's not gonna be a... I don't think that's a minor. If that is, then well played by him. Let's see what he does. He does have a scout advantage, which is kind of something I need to watch out for. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and block this off here. I still think he probably has an open flag, and he's probably unwilling to reveal more of his setup, because then it will reveal the fact that his flag is open. I'd be surprised if he has a closed flag, actually. And he's going to hit that with his captain. Wow. So he could have gotten a minor and basically given himself the advantage. But no, that's going to be a bomb. So this is a whole lot easier to win at this point now. Because he's going to have to reveal the setup. And I think that was the game-losing move there. Actually, what I was going to do next is I was moving this miner up because I was going to do 3 squares with this miner here. Because I thought that this could be, that he might take it. And he did, but he did the wrong one. I was about to free that miner and move it over here. But I'm just going to keep that trapped. If it's a scout, then he is welcome to reveal it. But I don't really mean to chase this back with my sergeant. I don't think that's necessary. But I just want him to reveal more of his setup, actually. Let's see what he does here. He's running down his buffer. He's thinking about what he can do. I really wonder where his flag is. I would be surprised if it's among all places here and closed, because I ran with a miner. Actually, this was a sergeant right here, and I'm pretty sure I moved the miner next to it. So I'm pretty sure this is not his flag, because if it wasn't, he would have taken that with his sergeant. So it might somewhere be his flag over here, but it's not a classic closed flag, I don't think. Because that wouldn't make sense to just let my miner go, unless he didn't think it was a miner. And yeah, okay, so it's going to be movable. Alright, so let's bring this miner up. I'm going to bring this miner up, and I'm going to attack over here. I think this is probably his 4th miner, and I'm fine with trading, because he has 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm also going to hit that with my miner if he moves next to it. Yeah, I'm going to hit that. Okay, let's hit that. I don't think that's his sergeant. Oh, it is. Okay. Alright, so he's getting himself a chance here. Alright, I respect that. Okay, I'll move like that, and then I'm going to bring my 5th miner out. And I don't think he's going to be able to stop me, because if this was a scout, he would have already moved it and forced me to attack. So yeah, I think this is his 4th miner. He's only going to have 2 miners. If I can bring these both into play, then he's not going to have a chance. I think his flag is probably open anyway. But he has given himself a chance by doing that. Okay, so he's going to actually retreat like that. Alright, so I'll go ahead and bring this miner up then. Actually, I guess before I should do that, I should probably hit this with my miner, just to be absolutely certain. Don't have any margin of error. Let's just take that, be sure that's not the flag. Okay, that's a bomb, so that's fine. Okay, so I'm not going to want to necessarily trade this sergeant off. Let's go ahead and bring this miner up, though. This is surely his, Okay, so let's see. If I move over, he trades and then tries to bring this miner down, then he would move here, I would move here, counting the spaces here. Okay, let's go for it. I can block it with my major, so that's fine. And then that would leave, we can trade, and that would leave my last miner to go for the flag. So yeah. Alright, so I'll go ahead and bring this into action. I know this is not a scout, because if it was, then he would have freed it. Alright, let's plunge in. Let's see what we got. And that's going to be... Okay, that's going to be that. So I guess I will come up with my miner now. And this is either a draw, which would be really unfortunate if this is the scout and we trade miners. But I'm going to run down the column here. I'm going to run down the column. I don't think this is a scout, because if it was, then he would have already fired it down here. Interesting. I suppose that could be the miner. But, ooh, that gives me a tough choice. It doesn't make sense to put a scout here, so that's honestly probably the miner. So I don't know if doing that was a good decision. Ah, it is. Ooh. Ooh. So I choked pretty badly, honestly. Jeez. Okay. Okay. So I really hate draws. And when I say really, I mean like really, really hate draws. So I'm definitely going to guess his flag. If I lose this game, that would be not good, because I should in no circumstances have lost this game. I just was so convinced that that was his minor. That I was so convinced that that was his minor that I didn't consider. But it doesn't make sense to put a scout here. I should have thought of that. Okay. I'm gonna guess with my major. I really am. Whew. Okay. So let's think about this here. Like I said, he had an open flag. Okay, so he probably would put it in one of the more unexpected places. Let's see, he had 2 bombs here, he had a bomb here, and he's got these 4 pieces here. His marshal was somewhere over here. His general was right here. I would be inclined to think that this is his flag right here. I mean, I'm definitely going to hit bomb, and I'm definitely going to lose this game. But I hate draws so much that I'm willing to risk that just to try to take this out. But yeah, I made some pretty bad mistakes to allow him a chance at a draw and a win when I'm about to hit this bomb. I really shouldn't have let that happen. I was talking about it as I did the play, that this doesn't make sense to be a scout. I should have recognized that, of course, but I was just so focused on this has got to be the minor, this has got to be the minor. Okay, so I really don't even know what to say here. I mean, I'm gonna take the chance. I'm not gonna... I really don't want a draw. I know when I blow myself up, the people in the comments are gonna say, oh, you should have taken a draw because there's only a 25% chance that you get it right. I know that, and I understand that, but I just really hate draws. Like, a draw is such an empty and incomplete feeling at the end that I am going to take this risk here, and I'm going to try to guess which one is his flag. So we had 2 bombs here, we had a marshal that was somewhere over here, and a general that was somewhere over here. So logic would tell you it's probably one of these 2 pieces, because, you know, that's where the marshal was, and the general was over here, so it's probably going to be more toward this side. But he's definitely going to probably do something unexpected, because, you know, I'm a higher rated player. Okay, so him saying, want to gamble, that maybe makes me think that it's in a rather unexpected place. And when I say a rather unexpected place, I don't mean like right here. I mean, I guess it's remotely possible that it's right here, but that would just be so outlandish that I'm not going to consider that. I'm just going to cross that one off immediately. I really don't know what to say. I can't really rule out any of them. This is the most logical position, and this is the second, probably this is the third, and this is the fourth. So I would say that would be the most logical position. This is the most difficult to access, considering the 2 bombs are here, so that would be good in that respect. And these 2 would be good because they're over here. But I need to make a decision, and I don't know which one to hit. I really don't know which one to hit. I mean, I'm going to hit a bomb. I just know it. I really don't know what to do. I mean, I really just want to go for it and just see which one it is. I really don't know. Let me just move in front of them for a while and think about this here. I mean, which one could it be? Man, this is agonizing. If I lose this game, I don't know if I said it in the intro, but I'm going to drop to 1 win and 2 losses in the Champions League. Which is not what I want to do, because the one game I have left is against Sorrow, and that could mean I could go 1-3, which would be really bad. Man, I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm going to say it's probably not this one, because that would be the most logical. And I'm going to say it's probably not this one. I'm going to go for this one right here. Bomb. Yep. Well, I knew it. Of course, I was going to hit bomb, so he wins that game. I should have in no circumstances choked like that or lost that game. That should have been really an easy win for me. Yeah. That's pretty rough of a loss there. After he hit his captain on the bomb, I was pretty much guaranteeing a win for myself, but I made blunder after blunder in that end game. Hit his sergeant, traded miners, and yeah. Yeah, that's a rough one, but I should not have lost that game. But he played well to come back, so GG.